Aloha, everyone. Welcome to the Beyond Breakthrough Show, where our mission is to help others break through barriers to unlock their full potential for an abundant life of health, wealth, and freedom. Hi, my name is Jean Grosso, and I'm coming to you from Honolulu, Hawaii.
And I'm Charlotte Land, coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona. Welcome, everybody. In today's topic, we're going to talk about skincare, and skincare how it pertains to anti-aging. So today, I just want to just say, Jeannie, I'm so glad that we're talking about this topic today, because what I've seen of late in the last couple of years has been absolutely outstanding. But what I just want to let the audience know that you are a skincare expert esthetician, and you're also a nutrition expert, as well as a former wellness center owner. So, in your entrepreneurial adventures in all the areas of anti-aging and being an esthetician, I find it fascinating what you've told me of recent in the last couple of years, now that we've been on this product and what we've seen and what it's done for our skin. I'm just really interested to hear kind of a little bit about what your practice used to entail, and what kind of products you use, and what you noticed, and then what you're noticing fast forward to today with the technology that we have. So with that, this is my good friend Jeannie Grosso, and you guys, I mean, this woman is full of knowledge, and she's so compassionate and passionate about skincare. I know she has a story she'll tell you about her own skin and what kind of led her down that path. So with that, Jeannie, I'm going to let you take it away.
Thank you, Charlotte. Yes, skincare is a very big deal for me. In my 20s, actually my teens, I suffered from acne, a lot of scarring, probably what would be called as cystic acne today. So it's always been an issue for me. And that's why I became an esthetician 29 years ago, because I just like people go into certain fields so that they can find a solution. So that's what happened to me. So, I mean, back in the teens, they recommend you go on birth control pills for acne. And I actually bought that because I didn't know anything about health or nutrition back then, realizing that hormones, anything like that, is a terrible thing to do. Thankfully, I did quickly go off of that. I was on a product called tetracycline, which is like a topical antibiotic. That's how bad it was. My mom had brought me to a dermatologist, and I didn't know if this is a hereditary thing or not, because my mom had a cystic acne and bad skin, and one of my brothers also does. So I never did really find that out. And we do know that it has to do with diet, lifestyle, and nutritional deficiencies, and usually a toxicity issue as well. So when I entered the skincare field 29 years ago, I had the first thing you do in skincare school is really just learn about the skin, the layers of the skin. You learn how to do facials and apply product and take off product, and you learn those things. So just like anything I do, when I went in and entered the whole career, I'm a researcher. So I went on and on to look at more things than what they taught me. So that's how I really learn and come to the understanding of what I have today. And so one of the first things I learned was to read ingredients. So in most professional skincare lines, all they really had back then, they had peptides, they eventually had liposomal, they had equipment, they had vitamin C as a big ingredient, enzymes. So all these things that were in skincare products, not necessarily healthy ingredients. But I didn't learn that until maybe in the last 20 years, that I understood that a lot of these ingredients, like especially liposomal, which means it's a fat molecule, and there's that potential of it gets denatured. So not to mention, a liposome cannot penetrate all the layers of the skin. And all these other products have ingredients like they could have oils in it. they could have parabens, and they could have phthalates. I mean, they have these ingredients that you don't even know what the heck they are, and preservatives. So, in the skincare industry, you could be spending a lot of money for facials and the ingredients aren't so good. And then you can buy a whole home care regimen, which I did. And I also used for over 29 years. I would always look for professional lines or natural lines, like a homemade line, aromatherapy lines. So there is lines like that, but they do go rancid. So you have to use them. They're extremely expensive. And then there's the process of cleansing the skin, toning the skin, and then rehydrating the skin, and then your day moisturizer, your night moisturizer, your serum, your eye cream. So in reality, I was spending a lot of money on skincare products over the years. And then I saw this
And
break.
not to mention how many steps and time that takes.
Yeah.
Wow.
And most men don't even do those steps. They pretty much wash their skin with shampoo and then use their aftershave, and that's their skincare regimen. But interestingly enough, I did more facials on men, which is, they love the facials. And so, I mean, there's definitely reasons for the facials. But one of the things that really was important to me was acne. So I really, even today, when I see a young person, I know how hard it is. I never would walk out of the house without foundation on. I had my hair always covering my face. And everyone said, why do you wear so much makeup? Why do you always have so much hair? I had bangs, everything covering my face. And then I would go out into the sun, because when I got a suntan, it seemed like it dried up the pimples. Now we know that the solar radiation not only causes spots and fine lines and wrinkles and all this other stuff, the UV rays completely are harmful to the skin. So I ended up basically not really having too many solutions, but I did the best I can in doing, peels. I personally have had all kinds of cosmetic work done, very, very severe peels, chemical peels. I mean, I went through this. I went through injection therapy. I went through all kinds of stuff over the years. So I've done just about everything you could do, except for maybe a facelift. Okay, because I never did a facelift. So, and then it was 2 years ago, just over 2 years ago, that I found the biggest breakthrough in skincare history. So listen up, estheticians, because this is something that not your dermatologist probably doesn't know, your cosmetic surgeon might not even know about, and your esthetician and your skincare specialists and your medi spas, they don't even know about this yet, because if they did, they'd be offering it to you. So I'd like to go into exactly what we have, why it's the biggest breakthrough in skincare history, and why nobody else can compete, but it's also the foundation of your health and your skin and the fountain of youth. So I'm going to share a screen right now to just show you what we have and what the solution is and what makes it so different. So what makes this solution different is the delivery technology. It's called hydrostat molecular encapsulation technology. And this has solved the long-standing issue of nutrient absorption across the blood, actually in through every layer of the skin, across the blood-brain barrier, in and out of the blood, and into the cell in 70 to 90 seconds intact. This has never been done before with any ingredient, let alone the key ingredient that everybody needs, which is glutathione. Now, there's other glutathione products on the market, but they're in liposomal form. So back in the day, the movie stars, and still today in Hollywood, there's vans that go around Hollywood and give you an IV injection of glutathione. Why do movie stars do that? Because of the anti-aging effects. They know what glutathione is, and they also get it in injection form. So at $200 roughly, an IV, $95 for an injection, there's a big problem with that, with glutathione. That is because it's 90 minutes is the half-life. So every 90 minutes, it halves, and that means you would effectively need an IV or an injection every single day. And that's invasive. So who's going to go about doing that? I mean, and you being a nurse, Charla, you can even testify to the injection every time you have to break the skin, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Your risk for infection and local irritation and a lot of things. And not to mention the time it takes to sit there and take the IV. And yeah, it's not
Exactly.
practical.
So then we have liposomal, not to mention the cost. Then we have liposomal, which means it's a fat molecule. And first of all, it's too large to penetrate the skin layers. There's no product on the market besides this technology that can go through all the skin layers. Okay, first of all. And then a liposomal product, whether you take it topically or under your tongue, submucosally, okay, the problem is it might get into the blood, but it's too large to penetrate the cell and cross the blood-brain barrier. So it basically separates the glutathione molecule, and it does not reassemble back inside the cell after it enters. So that means liposomal is out. And then it also costs more money, but that's the only thing we had was glutathione in an IV form or liposomal form, and then any kind of creams or pills or capsules, they get destroyed in the gut. So that's not even going to work in the skincare field. So this is how our technology works. Okay, so as you can see, the blue ball is representing the size of a typical glutathione molecule, not nanosize, not in liposome, just the molecule itself. As you can see, it's too large to penetrate a cell membrane because the cell's diameter is about 100 nanometers. Okay, so it can't be done that. But what we did was we reduced the particle size to under 10 nanometers, that glutathione molecule, so that can easily penetrate the cell membrane. It goes through the mucous membranes and it goes in and out of the blood and across the blood-brain barrier and into the cells in the 70 to 90 seconds intact. You also can spray this on your skin and it goes through every single layer of the skin. This nanosizing in an ultra purified water molecule has never been done. So it's actually a double breakthrough. So it's been, once you get this in an ultra purified water molecule, our cells love water. So it's easily hydrating that way. But this water molecule is 400 times more pure than the hospital IV water. Okay, so not only that, but it's this double breakthrough that goes right into the cells so fast, and that's what our cells need and want is water molecules. That also increases the surface area up to 200 times more effective. So you can see that this is now puts this technology as a leader in the entire anti-aging, skincare, and health industry. Okay, so nobody in the entire world at this point in time has anything even remotely close to it. So this is a two-part system. One, it goes from the inside out, and one from the outside in. So this is the flagship two-product dynamic duo. Is you simply swish it in your mouth for 30 seconds or more. We like to do about 2 minutes. And this formula is a patent pending formula of glutathione nanosize in the water molecule, L-cysteine, which is a component of the tripeptide and premier peptide glutathione. And the L-cysteine helps your body even produce more glutathione as you go. Curcumin is a massive anti-inflammatory, and vitamin C, that's in every single skincare product. So you can see all the benefits that this does instantly in your cells. Now, the second part of the product is a skin spray. This also has nanosized glutathione, L-cysteine, curcumin, but it has marine collagen nanosized under 10 nanometers, hyaluronic acid, making this the secret ingredient. If your skincare does not have hyaluronic acid, it doesn't matter. This is such a big deal. It has other amino acids. Some of them are essential amino acids. So you can see that this is now the most powerful, the biggest, most significant breakthrough in the entire skincare industry. And that's why you're going to see immediate results of reducing fine lines and wrinkles, sunspots, brightening, lifting, toning, and firming the skin. This does amazing, this system for teenagers, okay? There's nobody that cannot use this. So even any kind of skin condition that you can imagine, this can help, this two-part system. So now I just want to show you a few slides of some of the friends I know on both of these two products. Kathy is actually a master esthetician friend of mine. And as you can see, even in 7 months, she has a great result on the outside. But what's more important is what you don't see on the inside. She also has a blood sugar issue for 50 years. She's 59 in this picture. And on these two products, she reduced her medication by 70% in 7 weeks. Now, William has 76 in this picture, but look at the difference. In 1 year's time, he looks like so much younger, and look at all that. But what's more important for him is what you don't see. He has a neurological condition, and that condition, he said, being on these two products helped his balance, helped his sleep, his speech, and tremors were reduced. We have young people on this product. It brightens and lifts their skin. It's amazing for the crow's feet. People spray their hands, their décolleté. The woman on the right is 84 years old. There's no Botox, fillers, and a facelift can't even do that. We met her in person in Orlando. Now, I've been in this industry for a long time, and I've never seen a product that you can take in 30 seconds a day and literally replace a lot of your nutrition and skincare products. But even if you don't replace your stuff, this will increase the effectiveness of all the other good ingredient products like nutrition and skincare, natural stuff that you're using. Look what it's done for veins, for loose skin, for cellulite. I mean, the testimonies are unbelievable, and they happen very quickly for some people that are already healthy, and it'll take longer for other people. So it's based on your age, your weight, and your health condition, because glutathione is something that depletes. After the age of 20, your glutathione levels peak, and then it starts to reduce by 10 to 15% per decade. So as you age, your glutathione levels drop and the oxidative stress increases. And that's what causes premature aging. And it also leads to low glutathione levels, leads to disease, and disease leads to lower glutathione levels. I mean, look at these people. I mean, this is unbelievable in this career. And there's you and I, Charla. You know what it's
Yeah.
done. I mean, what it's done for my teeth in brightening my eyes and widening my eyes, and what it's done for your neck in this picture. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. So I think that everybody needs to try this product, because for one, it's a product that everyone physically needs because it's glutathione. And then most people don't know about the skincare, the skin being your largest organ and your first line of defense. So being that is so important, our skin is protecting our immune system. So everything that touches your skin can enter and go into the bloodstream in about 26 seconds. So people aren't thinking about that. So it's really important to not only read ingredients, but stop using the products that have all these harmful ingredients that are just toxic to your health on top of it all. So,
well, toxic, and when you're toxic, then you accelerate your aging. So I really love that. I mean, have you ever seen any products ever in your career, Jeannie, that can penetrate the layers of the skin like this?
there's not a single product on the market that can do that. You need devices and, frequencies that can push products in. So there's a lot of therapies on the market that work with frequency machines and red light and all these PEMF frequency machines, and they sometimes push the product in, but you don't even
Oh,
need to do that. So it's like a two-part process. And the thing is, again, even if it can push the product in, if the product isn't nano-sized, it can't penetrate a cell. So here's the big thing that hydrostat molecular encapsulation technology has solved: the longstanding issue of absorption and instant cellular utilization. So if you can only remember one thing, we've solved the issue of absorption and cellular
yeah,
utilization. A lot of things are absorbed, and that's not necessarily a good thing, but they're not utilized by the cell. If they're not utilized by the cell, then it's a waste of money. Just like the supplements, it's like flushing them down the toilet. They get destroyed in the gut. They never get reached the cell. And now that we learned that the best thing that was on the market was liposomal and IV therapy, and that is less effective, less efficient, and it's more costly. It's about 4 or 5 times more costly than what we have. So we have a simple system that is the foundation of everybody's health. Everybody single-handedly needs glutathione. Glutathione has over 400 functions, and 15 are critical for life. But the main functions is it's the master antioxidant, it's the sole
yeah,
protector of the immune system, and it's the primary detoxifier. So
yeah.
it basically covers all the three things that causes premature aging in your skin and in your health, and causes these conditions. So you've got a dynamic duo that takes you just a couple minutes a day, several times a day. I mean, who can't spray their skin? Oh, here's something I wanted to mention. When you use this product, you can use it in the morning and at night, but you can also put your moisturizer and your makeup on, and you can spray again, and it's a perfect setting spray. So you can go through your day and keep hydrating with this product and know that it gets into the skin. So it leaves your skin completely glowing. And as a matter of fact, we had Kathy, the esthetician that I had showed the picture of, she said that she uses it. She actually puts the product on before she does microneedling. So if you do have any skincare procedures done, like peels and different kinds of dermabrasion, microdermabrasion, any kind of condition, even cosmetic surgery, injections, and so forth, you can spray this right on your skin and it'll help heal it. It will actually increase the effectiveness if you do get Botox and you just can't live without it. If you do get other skincare, if you get lasers, guess what? I've done lasers. I have gone home looking like a burn victim. Okay. And I went and I put this spray on it, and I healed up so much faster. And these are thousands of dollars worth of procedures that I have
Mhm.
done. And then
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I will never do any of these procedures ever again. If anyone's tried just about everything on the market, it would have been me. The only thing I haven't tried, okay, is a facelift. Okay. So I have tried just about everything that you can imagine. And now I have replaced nearly all of my skincare products with these two products. And by the
I
way,
was
this
gonna
is
ask
a hundred
you. Yeah.
bucks. You know,
Wow. Wow.
like
I was gonna ask you, so before utilizing and implementing this system that you found, how many products were you using, or how many products were you able to eliminate uh based on what we found?
I eliminated the day cream, the night cream, the serum, and the eye cream. I basically
Wow.
still like cleanser and toner. I like the extra toner on a cotton ball to take off the dirt, oil, and makeup. So I still do use a natural blend of that. But those are the
Mhm.
least expensive products that you can buy. And I also have this cloth that has this silver in it. So you don't even need any products but water. I have a water purification system. So, I mean, I'm over the top. And I also take nutritional supplements in a liquid form because I know the absorption rate is better. But with the NutraSwish, that has literally been the foundation to increase the effectiveness of other good vitamins and minerals that you definitely need for your skin as well. Now, the one more thing I want to mention is the sunblock or sunscreen. Those things are totally toxic. Well, I got news for you. This actually protects your skin from the UV rays. Not only that, if you do get a sunburn, you can spray this on. I mean, we've had people spray 3rd-degree burns, every skin condition you can think of, rashes, anything from any skin condition you can think of. This would be recommended for them. We're not allowed to show a lot of these before and afters because it's
Right.
not a medical drug, and it doesn't treat or cure or prevent any diseases. So
One of the things too, and we're not supposed to mention, but some people, you know, have taken it upon themselves to also use it on their animals, cuts and scrapes and abrasions and things, because they get owies too, right? And so we're finding that there's some great testimonials for people's pets. But I have to tell you, what a great amount of information that you shared with us.
Yep.
Your skin looks fabulous. I mean,
and my
I
teeth,
can't even
my
tell
teeth
you.
are
I've known you for 12 years, and I'll tell you, that's kind of something that we have kind of gone back and forth with each other. You know, you're like, oh, your skin looks great today, but your skin is just fabulous. And I've noticed too the lift in the brow. And I mean, your before and afters are, well, enduring. I don't even say before and after, because there's not an after.
There's not an after, right?
We're
Yeah,
always continually improving our skin. Well, thanks you guys so much for tuning in today to our show, our podcast. We always have great information that we want to share with you. This is the best anti-aging system. Jeannie, as an esthetician for 29 years, has never seen anything like this before. This is the biggest breakthrough in human health history for our health and for our skin and our anti-aging. So we look forward to seeing you next time. Same bat channel, same bat time, something like that. Thank you, Jeannie, so much for your expertise and sharing your knowledge.
Thank you.
Have a great
Thank you,
evening,
Charlotte.
everyone.
Good night,
Alrighty.
everyone.